want to move out of state and you want to find a job first, you're going to have to lie a little bit. If you ain't lying, you ain't trying, okay? What I did when I moved from South Florida to DC last year, I made sure I put the city that I lived in on my resume. Luckily for me, most of the interviews that I had were virtual, but I did find a job that I really, really liked. And for the second interview, they wanted me to come in person. So I flew my ass here because in my mind, if I got the interview, I got the motherfucking job. And I really wanted that job. And I flew here, I interviewed, I got the job, and I started working there 2 weeks later. That's why I had moved so abruptly, because I planned to move a month later, but they wanted me to start in 2 weeks. So I ended up relocating. But anyway, you're gonna have to lie a little bit, you're gonna have to fabricate. I know someone's gonna be like, but what if they catch you? What they gonna do, fire you? You don't work there. You're gonna have to lie a little bit, because just because you're willing to pay for your own expenses to move, they don't want to rely on you for that. They are, I don't know, terrified sometimes, or they want you to start right away. Even though you say, hey, I can start in 2 or 3 weeks, they're really not down to do that. And I know this because when I first started interviewing again, because I'm a little rusty, it's been a few years since I moved out of state, I was telling them the truth. And they were like, yeah, we need you here. So then I started lying, because lying works, okay? Honesty gets you nowhere.